Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. So Florida Atlantic's offense will go to work first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Messer. Turning it on. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Owls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start. And that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Tulsa's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Let's talk for just a second here about Tulsa. By the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tulsa!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sands. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. They'll run this play from the pistol. The running back has it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Scanning the field, it's Alford. Under fire. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit as he throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him this time. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Release to the back. Finds him out of the backfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Quick completion on the out route. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sands. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to pass. It's Alford. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Golden Hurricane might just throw this thing deep on 2nd and inches. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Foley. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Going deep. He's got it on the left. There he goes. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Once he got some room, it was over.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Messer. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Pulls it, fired complete. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks away on the left. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The Golden Hurricane, after that explosive run, back to the line with the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play, their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. We got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. Here comes the field goal unit. He got it. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Sands. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start offense.
Not much of a decision to make. There's the defense will move them back. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw. Got a man. It's Messer. And they're able to get him down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Sands. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Owls in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part.
Touchdown Owls! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in these fields because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on third down for this offense. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice...
There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This can leak.
That was just a bang-bang play on that fourth down.
This can leak.
He had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a
he didn't adjust the schedule anyway.
Arm talent on the throw.
JV leader.
They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple.
Play your game, man.
Coming up.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to take a shot on second and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Owls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on third and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. They'll run the screen. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk, but this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a man. It's Alford. That's caught. It's Richardson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Foley. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Also trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Pressure coming. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this 2nd half underway. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
The give on the inside. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Tulsa wasting no time.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Going to try to get it himself. And the ball squirted out. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? To the air. It's Alford. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Wide receiver going in motion. Slams it ahead. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right?
Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. They just keep firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
To the air on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a
touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it up from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense.
Let's go.
We saw what happened on that last scoring drive. Finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Me bouillard, 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 hey. Me bouillard, me bouillard, me bouillard, me bouillard. Oh, Marley! Hey, let's go! Let's go! DJ, Smirnoff. Let's go! Now 5. Hey, now 5. Now 5. Now 5. I knew 5. Me not 5. Me not 5. I knew 5. Hey, well, cool.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around. Things people miss. And next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field. There's nothing you can do.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Feels the pressure. Turning it on. Got to man at the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and even for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. How about this back staying on track and getting it on the option?
Looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. The running back able to walk in.
And the extra point was good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break and let him be checked out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little move out of this crowd. And no chance at a return. Here they start this drive at their own 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get those guys going again.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Terrell. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Catch in the middle, it's Messer. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. He wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football deep.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for a first down.
That's perfectly fine. Call the defense. I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
To have any chance to pull this game out, they have to convert on 4th down here late in the 4th. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's taking a deep shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This time he's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Alford. Spits it out to the back. All by himself. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Good enough for 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Morrison. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got him. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
They'll run it. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And he makes the extra point. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here for David.